everybody, it's your girl Jazz, and it's time for another review. Something like that. Anyways, today I am looking at the Spherificator. Sorry, I had to do that. Ever since I've seen it, I've been wanting to say that. So, what is it exactly? It's supposed to be something that turns something into something. Makes sense, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's a device that's supposed to turn food into little spherical things, like little caviar little thingies. Or as my dad would say, little bolitas. Alright, so let's open it up and see what we gotta do. Hold on, wait. Let me figure out how to open it. Okay, it's a little device. We got instructions. We got some salt, maybe? I don't know. Baking soda. I don't know. We'll see what that is in a minute. And we got little, I guess this some little ball thingies. And something heavy at the bottom of this. We'll just use this. Oh, that's a charger. And some sugar. I don't know. We'll look at it in a minute. Well, we put this together. I actually found this on Facebook and I'm like, that looks really cool. But you know how infomercials can be. They can be over-exaggerating. And, I mean, come on now. Who opens a bag of chips and opens it and goes, oh wait, that's me. Sorry. Never mind. I'm surprised I have yet to do that. I really am. But then again, I haven't really eaten so many chips, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Alright, so we got this, and we get... I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. So, give me a second while I look over the instructions. Alright, so I looked at the instructions, and I got an idea of it, but let's see how it plays out. So the first step is you're going to need some liquid. Whatever you decide to choose. I just want some pineapple juice. So, the first step we're going to do, we're going to need the sodium alginate, whatever this is. Baking soda looking stuff. We're going to open this up. Where did my scissors go? Okay, I need a pair of scissors. Alright, now that I finally found some scissors, we're going to pour this out. Just so that way I can store it later. Is that safe to breathe? Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Alright, let me make sure this is dry. So we're going to put a teaspoon and a quarter of this sodium alginate, the sodium stuff, into the liquid. And we're going to set that for 15 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm a perfectionist, so I've got to have it even. Otherwise it bites me. Is that just me? Alright. And we're going to let that, we're going to make sure, we're going to mix that in and let it dissolve. Alright, so we've let this sit for 15 minutes. We're also going to be making a calcium chloride bath to create the bubbles. So I gotta open this up. And I need to buy better scissors. Come on. Yes, I said I need better scissors because these aren't working. There it goes. Yay! It works. Alright, you can take 1 teaspoon of these spherical things. Got even up. Come on, get out. Alright, so we're gonna dump it in here. And look how pretty it dissolves. Mix it up. So how's your day been going, huh? I figured I'd make conversation while this dissolves because it's taking forever. Give that I'm impatient. I'm just excited to see everything spherical with the sphericator. Something like that. I need the sound effects. All right. So while we're mixing this, ding, ding, ding. I'd like to make a toast. No. All right. So this does not come off too easy, so you got to kind of wiggle through it. Now I need a paper towel to clean it. Make sure it's nice and spiffy. Yeah, I haven't used that word in I don't know how long. Alright, make sure you're nice and clean. So, are you done dissolving? Almost? Cool. You know what? I think this might be like the long, or like a version. If you haven't seen my video, I made some candied sushi, and I think this might be the similar concept of it. But you can do other things other than that. All right, you got 2 little balls. Come on. I said everything needs to be completely dissolved. So you suckers need to go. Who's gonna be more stubborn, me or these little balls? Alright, so now we're going to take this little juice, which I'm not sure if it's juice anymore. Hopefully it's not too thick, because if it's too thick, it will not go through. Read that in the instructions. Alright, so we're going to fill this out. Actually, you know, I'm going to strain it, make sure it goes through nicely. Fill up about halfway. Oh man, I need to water this down. Ow! Alright, so I finally got a little bit to come out in here. I'm pretty sure you'll see it in the bloopers, because I'm just sitting there staring at it. If you haven't already seen it. So it comes with 2 little, what they call needles, and they have one that's a little bit smaller, and then one that's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if you can really tell the difference. So the smaller one, this is the bigger one. So, I want the bigger ones. So you got to screw it in on the bottom. Very long screw to screw, I was just saying that. I mean, look, you have to look at all that thread. So don't look at me like I'm crazy, even though 90% of the things I do is crazy. That's besides the point. We're not talking about that here. All right, so now we're gonna pour the contents in here. We've already done that. All right, so now we're gonna press the button and watch them plop in. Okay, I'm sorry, but these are not coming out like little spheres. Maybe the liquid's too thick. I don't know. Coming out like random puffy Cheetos is what it kind of looks like. Alright, so obviously this takes a little bit of trial and error whenever you're doing it. The first, I did 2 batches actually. The first batch, it came out like, kind of like I said, fluffy Cheetos. And what I obviously discovered was that the liquid was too thick, so it wasn't coming out right. So if it's too thick, either it won't run at all, or it's going to come out looking like fluffy Cheetos instead of the little round balls. Now, granted, it's not going to come out to perfect cylinders just because of the way it pours out. I'm not sure how to control the speed. It doesn't say a way to control the speed. Like I said, it's similar to my other video that I did where I'm making the candied sushi. And pretty much what I did is I just grabbed a little dropper and I literally just did 1 drop at a time, which is time consuming. So if you want that little perfect ball, pretty much you're just gonna have to get a little like suction cup, take a little bit out and literally drop, you know, 1 little ball at a time. If you're that picky, you just want it to look something cool, something different, then I would really recommend this. I think it's pretty cool. I like doing it. I definitely will be using this on some of my creations with Jazzy Crafts, some of my little baking tricks. You know, just kind of spice it up a little bit. I'm letting it sit for 5 minutes to kind of solidify a little bit more. they said wait 15 minutes to get the most, I guess the most juice out of the little ball. But the longer, if you let it sit for 24 hours, that's whenever you're gonna get a little more of the jelly. So the, what should I call it? The outer casing is gonna solidify a little bit more. I think it's really cool. I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna dig right in and actually just try one. If I can grab one. So, not sure if you could zoom in on this and see. Little ball sticks to my finger that I think I've obviously crushed. When I picked it up, obviously it hadn't solidified too much. Now it just looks like a little booger. Ew. Just imagine putting it right here. That'd be a pretty good April Fool's joke. You know, just go up to your kids. Give me a kiss. That's what my grandma used to do, thinking about it. She used to just grab something and she's like, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I love you, old lady. Yeah, I used to run. I don't care what it was. Didn't know what it was. Yeah, she wouldn't get a kiss from me. Ew. Okay. So, now that I've ruined that little ball, let me get a napkin. Let me wipe my nose. Alright, Kimma, your little bouncy balls. Alright, so I'm going to try and grab one without breaking it this time. The itty bitty thing. Apparently it's supposed to go funny. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time. Let's pick it up. There it goes, a nice little spherical ball. Alright, there it is. Little spear. Oop, that's about to fall off my finger. So, that's it. Let me try it out. Tastes like pineapples. Oh, that's because that's what I use. So, they recommend you scooping it out like this in a strainer. Apparently you're going to get a little side if you got a... That's too funny. You're going to rinse it off a little bit because some of the, what is it, the citrate, or the chloride that I use in here, the sodium chloride that I use in here, might affect the taste a little bit. I didn't notice too much of a difference as far as taste. You know, you got picky eaters like, oh, I can taste everything. So, if you have one of those, definitely rinse these off. Oh, look, this is a big one. It's a big booger. See? A little big booger hanging. Alright. I think this is really cool. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be using this on my Jazzy Crafts channel on some of the creations that I use. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Just a fair warning too, this does pull off. It doesn't twist or anything like that, but it is kind of stubborn. So you have to take a little bit of arm strength to open it. Maybe I need to use my wonder arm a little bit more. To get some strength in my muscles, you know? Or maybe I should just hit the gym. I don't know. We'll see. So let me know what you think, whether you like, dislike, any critiques that I could do. I'm always up for critiques. That's the only way you can learn, in my opinion. Whether good, bad, negative, what say, good, bad, and ugly? Okay, maybe I don't need ugly. How about we be nice, okay? But like I said, let me know what your opinions are. If you've tried it, if you haven't tried it, what you've made with it. I'd love to see pictures. Leave me a comment. Go check out my other crafty channels. Definitely may want to subscribe with that if you want to see more creations with this. And as always, make sure that you like, subscribe, but most of all, stay jazzy. Thanks, guys.